Klonoa 2, Lunatea's Veil is a vibrant platformer, released for the PlayStation 2 in 2001. It follows the story of Klonoa, a cat-like adventurer who is summoned to the dreamlike world of Lunatea. Tasked with restoring balance by collecting magical elements, Klonoa journeys through visually stunning realms, filled with imaginative creatures and whimsical designs. The gameplay combines 2D platforming with 3D visuals, often described as 2.5D. Klonoa uses his signature wind ring to grab and throw enemies, solve puzzles, and reach new areas. Each level or vision introduces creative mechanics and environmental twists that keep the gameplay fresh and engaging from start to finish. Lunatea is divided into 4 main kingdoms, each representing a different emotion, like joy, sorrow, or chaos. Klonoa's adventure leads him through jungles, mountains, and even surreal dreamscapes. The narrative gradually grows more emotional and mysterious, delivering surprising depth for a platformer. The game features beautiful cel-shaded graphics and a melodic soundtrack that perfectly fits each level's atmosphere. The blend of visuals and music creates an immersive and magical world that feels alive. Every stage has a unique artistic style, contributing to the game's memorable identity. Characters like Lolo and Popka accompany Klonoa, offering comic relief and heartfelt moments. Boss fights are cleverly designed, requiring both strategy and timing. Collectibles like Dreamstones and dolls add replay value, encouraging players to explore every corner of each level. Fun facts: Klonoa 2 was developed by Namco and directed by Hideo Yoshizawa, who also worked on Ninja Gaiden. Though not a huge commercial success, it became a cult classic. The game's title screen changes based on the time of day. A GBA prequel, Klonoa, Empire of Dreams, was released around the same time. Herdy Gerdy is a unique action puzzle adventure released for the PlayStation 2 in 2002. You play as Gerdy, a young herder on a magical island filled with strange creatures. When his father falls ill, Gerdy sets out on a quest to win the herding tournament and become the best herder, uncovering secrets about his world along the way. Gameplay revolves around herding various creatures into pens, using tools, strategies, and terrain. Each creature behaves differently. Some are aggressive, others timid, so success depends on understanding their habits. Levels become increasingly complex, requiring careful planning and patience. The world of Gerdy is divided into diverse regions, like forests, swamps, and villages. Each area introduces new challenges, creatures, and puzzles. The story slowly reveals a deeper conflict, involving ancient powers and a mysterious villain threatening the harmony of the island. Visually, the game boasts a charming art style with bright colours and quirky animations. The creatures are imaginatively designed, and the environments feel alive with detail. The music supports the mood, shifting between light-hearted tunes and tense melodies, depending on the situation. Gerdy meets several quirky characters along his journey, many offering help or presenting challenges. While the game focuses on puzzle solving, it also includes elements of exploration and light storytelling, creating a relaxing yet rewarding experience. Fun facts: Herdy Gerdy was developed by Core Design, the same studio behind Tomb Raider. It originally started as a PS1 game. The creature AI was considered advanced for its time. Although not a commercial hit, it gained a small following for its originality and charm. Vex is a dark fantasy platformer. Released for the PlayStation 2 in 2003, you play as Vex, a warrior seeking revenge after his grandfather is killed by the evil overlord Dark Yobu. Armed with powerful clawed gauntlets, Vex journeys through twisted worlds to restore peace and defeat his enemies. Gameplay focuses on exploration and platforming across non-linear levels. Players collect Wraith Hearts to unlock new areas. Each world features diverse challenges, jumping puzzles, time trials, enemy battles, and hidden secrets, rewarding skill and curiosity. The game world consists of surreal, floating islands and eerie landscapes, from lava-filled caves to haunted ruins. Each area is full of danger and atmosphere. Vex must use his acrobatics, double jumps, and wall climbs to navigate complex environments. Vex has a darker tone than many platformers of its era. The story touches on themes of vengeance and loss, and the world design reflects this with its moody colour palette and haunting soundtrack. It stands apart with its serious tone and mysterious lore. Enemies vary from grotesque beasts to powerful bosses, each requiring different tactics to defeat. Vex's claw weapons offer multiple attack combos, adding some combat depth. Hidden collectibles and platforming challenges encourage exploration and replay. Fun facts: Vex was developed by Acclaim Studios Austin. It was originally intended to feature a much larger open world and voice acting, but time constraints cut many ideas. The game has been compared to Jak and Daxter and Rayman 2, though it's notably darker in style. Kaya Dark Lineage is an action-adventure game released for PlayStation 2 in 2003. You play as Kaya, a teenage girl who's transported to a mysterious world while searching for her brother. She soon learns that her brother has been transformed and corrupted by an evil tyrant, and she must fight to save him. The gameplay blends platforming, exploration, and hand-to-hand combat. Kaya can slide, climb, and glide through large open levels. She learns new martial arts skills and magical powers as the story progresses, helping her defeat enemies and unlock new areas. The world is inhabited by peaceful natives and twisted creatures called wolfen. Kaya helps the natives by freeing them from the dark magic, turning them into wolfen. The environments range from ancient ruins and floating cities to deep jungles, all rich in detail and variety. Combat is dynamic, focusing on punch and kick combos with dodge and counter mechanics. Kaya can also use traps and environmental hazards to her advantage. As you progress, battles become more challenging, requiring timing and precision rather than button mashing. The story evolves from a simple rescue mission into a tale of identity, family, and rebellion. Kaya grows more powerful and confident, uncovering shocking truths about her lineage. The soundtrack and voice acting add depth to the immersive and emotional journey. Fun facts: Kaya Dark Lineage was developed by Eden Games, known for the V-Rally series. The game was praised for its unique world design and fluid controls. It was planned as the first in a series, but no sequel was ever made due to low sales, despite a cult following. Dr.Muto is a quirky sci-fi platformer, released for PlayStation 2 in 2002. You play as the eccentric scientist Dr. Muto, who accidentally destroys his home planet. To fix his mistake, he must collect resources from nearby worlds and rebuild what he lost, using bizarre gadgets and DNA splicing abilities. The core gameplay blends platforming, puzzle solving, and exploration. Dr. Muto uses his Spliz gun to transform into various creatures. Each form grants unique powers, like climbing walls, swimming, or squeezing through tight spaces to solve environmental challenges. The game spans several alien worlds, each with its own theme, hazards, and enemy types. From mechanical cities to toxic swamps, every level is packed with secrets, collectibles, and DNA samples. The levels are non-linear, encouraging players to revisit them with new powers. Dr. Muto's strange sense of humor and wild animations give the game a distinctive tone. The visuals are cartoonish, yet dark, with twisted level designs and weird alien creatures. The voice acting and sound effects add to the game's chaotic and humorous atmosphere. Players must manage resources, avoid traps, and solve complex puzzles using their different forms. There are also boss battles and platforming gauntlets that test timing and reflexes. Collectibles like atomics and DNA strands unlock upgrades and progress in the story. Fun facts: Dr. Muto was developed by Midway and originally planned for multiple consoles. His character design was inspired by mad scientist tropes and cartoon villains. Although it didn't sell well, it gained cult status for its weird tone and creative gameplay mechanics. Whiplash is a dark comedy platformer, released for PlayStation 2 in 2003. You control two lab animals, Spanx, a hyperactive weasel, and Redmond, a grumpy rabbit, chained together as they escape from a cruel animal testing facility. Their goal: destroy the corporation and gain freedom. The gameplay focuses on platforming, puzzle solving, and destruction. Spanx uses Redmond as a weapon, swinging him, setting him on fire, or using him to conduct electricity. You cause chaos through the lab, sabotaging equipment and freeing other animals. The facility is massive, with interconnected levels full of traps, guards, and machinery. As you progress, you unlock upgrades that enhance your abilities. Each area offers unique obstacles and encourages creative use of the duo's abilities for maximum destruction. Whiplash stands out with its cartoon violence and sarcastic humour. The dialogue mocks corporate greed and animal cruelty, while the characters constantly bicker and joke. Despite the comedy, the game subtly critiques unethical science and capitalism. Enemies include security bots, scientists, and corporate goons, all trying to stop you. Combat is more slapstick than brutal, and the environment is full of interactive elements you can destroy. Hidden collectibles and upgrades add replay value and reward exploration. Fun facts: Whiplash was developed by Crystal Dynamics. The game was controversial due to its themes of animal testing, even drawing criticism from real-life animal rights groups. Redman is technically immortal. He can't die, no matter what happens. The game's destruction system was ahead of its time. Ape Escape 3 is a vibrant platformer. Released for PlayStation 2 in 2005, players control Jimmy and his friends as they chase rogue, gadget-wielding monkeys through time and space when a mysterious AI called Pipo Monka seizes control of machines. It's up to the heroes to recapture the mischievous apes and restore order. The core gameplay revolves around the iconic time net and various Piposarang gadgets. Swing, stun, and trap monkeys with tools like the fishing rod, slingback shooter, and panic cutter. Each gadget offers unique ways to solve puzzles, access hidden areas, and outwit clever simian foes, intent on escaping your grasp. Levels span diverse locales, from futuristic cities and ancient ruins to outer space stations. Each stage introduces themed obstacles, like anti-gravity zones or collapsing platforms. Dynamic events, such as time shifts and cooperative AI partners, keep the experience fresh and encourage replaying stages for missed monkeys and treasures. Visually, the game combines bright, cel-shaded characters with detailed, varied backgrounds. Animations are fluid, and each monkey sports distinct personalities and costumes. The upbeat soundtrack blends catchy pop tunes with orchestral flourishes, perfectly matching the game's whimsical tone. Challenges include boss encounters against giant robotic monkeys and timed monkey cloning events. Collectibles like peak point orbs unlock bonus minigames and concept art. Side missions involve rescuing lost monkeys hidden in clever nooks, rewarding curious players with extra customization items. Fun facts: Ape Escape 3 was the first in the series to introduce multiple playable characters, each with unique gadget proficiencies. The game's original Japanese title translates to Ape Escape Pumped and Primed. Despite strong reviews, it was the series' last main entry on PS2 before moving to handhelds. iNinja is a fast-paced action platformer released for PlayStation 2 in 2003. You control a pint-sized ninja on a quest to retrieve stolen scrolls and save the world from the evil Emperor Odor. Armed with a grappling hook and razor-sharp blade, iNinja leaps into battle across diverse arenas to restore peace and honor. Gameplay blends fluid combat with acrobatic traversal. iNinja can chain light and heavy attacks into combos, deflect projectiles with his sword, and use his grappling hook to swing across gaps or pull enemies closer. Power-up orbs enhance abilities like double jump and temporary invincibility, rewarding aggressive play and precision timing. The game is structured around a hub world where you select missions in themed zones. Icy caverns, lava-filled fortresses, and mechanical factories. Each zone branches into multiple levels with hidden paths, secret chambers, and optional challenges. Replayability is high, thanks to scattered collectibles and time attack modes. Visually, iNinja sports a vibrant cel-shaded style with exaggerated character designs and smooth animations. Environments are richly detailed, yet stylized, giving each zone a distinct personality. The soundtrack features energetic tracks that match the game's breakneck pace, punctuated by humorous voice lines from iNinja himself. Enemies range from robotic foot soldiers to giant elemental bosses. Each foe demands a different approach. Some require chaining parries, others call for swift grappling hook tactics. Boss battles often blend platforming with combat, testing both reflexes and problem solving as arenas shift or hazards emerge. Fun facts: iNinja was developed by Argonaut Games Famous for Croc and collaborating on the original Star Fox, its soundtrack was composed by Steve Duckworth, known for energetic game scores. Though praised for tight controls, the title struggled commercially, becoming a cult favourite among speedrunners for its glitch exploits. Stretch Panic is a quirky action-adventure platformer. Released for PlayStation 2 in 2001, you play as Linda Aubert, who receives a magical scarf that springs to life on her birthday. When her sister Camilla is pulled into mysterious wormholes, Linda must harness the scarf's power to reel her back, journeying through surreal landscapes filled with strange creatures and twisted environments. Gameplay revolves entirely around Linda's enchanted scarf, which can stretch, grab, whip, and slam enemies or objects at a distance. Players lock onto foes or environmental fixtures, then pull, stretch, or throw them to solve puzzles, break barriers, and uncover hidden pathways. The physics-driven scarf mechanics reward creative thinking and precise timing. The adventure spans 10 wormholes, each transporting Linda to distinct realms, from candy-coloured forests and haunted mansions to mechanical factories and dreamlike castles. Every level features unique hazards, like shifting floors, spike traps, or floating platforms, that challenge your mastery of the scarf's reach and elasticity, while encouraging exploration. Visually, Stretch Panic sports a bold cartoonish art style with exaggerated character proportions and vivid colour palettes. The scarf's stretching animations are smooth and comical, emphasising the game's offbeat tone. A light-hearted soundtrack combines playful melodies with atmospheric tracks that shift to darker tones during boss encounters, enhancing the game's surreal vibe. Combat fuses beat-em-up action with environmental puzzle solving. You'll face hordes of quirky monsters and formidable bosses, each vulnerable to different scarf techniques. Some must be yanked by the legs, others slammed repeatedly into the ground. Collectibles like dress-ups unlock new cosmetic outfits, while hidden tokens grant extra lives and scarf upgrades. Scalar is a 3D action platformer released for PlayStation 2 in October 2004 by Global Star Software. You play as 12-year-old Bobby Scalar Jenkins, who uncovers his neighbour's evil plot to steal and mutate all the world's lizards. A bolt of blue lightning transforms Bobby into a humanoid chameleon, and he's whisked away to a bizarre dimension where he must stop the villainous Luger's mutant army and find his way home. The core gameplay revolves around shape-shifting. Bobby can transform into 5 unique mutant lizards, each with distinct abilities. The Bakudan lays explosive charges, the Croc rolls through obstacles, the Doozum soars with sonar attacks, the Fruzard strikes from a distance, and the Swoom swims swiftly. New forms are unlocked by defeating a creature's challenge, tailoring your powers to each environment. Scalar's levels span diverse dimensional realms, from high-tech laboratories and overgrown jungles to ancient ruins and alien wastelands. Each world is non-linear, packed with puzzles, hidden paths, and platforming gauntlets that encourage exploration and revisiting previous areas with new lizard forms. The game sports a cartoonish art style with bright environments and smooth character animations. Exotic plants, strange creatures, and dynamic traps fill each stage, while a playful soundtrack underscores the whimsical yet perilous journey. The distinct personality of every mutant form adds to the game's visual charm. Combat blends tongue lashes, claw swipes, and environmental tactics. Bobby can camouflage to sneak past hazards, or use his electric bomb attack to stun groups. Collectibles like Reppy Clockies ooze grant permanent upgrades, encouraging players to scour every corner for enhancements and secret areas.
Thanks for watching.